guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here to bring a review for My Hero Academia Manga Chapter 144. Now, I've been saying it for a while now about how they ruined Red Riot's Unbreakable mode. They just made it seem rubbish. And like I said, I mentioned that in part 2 to 3 review so far, so I'm not going to go over that again. But what they are doing is building Kurishima as a character, making you see how he became the man he is today, and that is kind of a good thing. So this chapter was the start of his flashback, where, like I said, we see him becoming the man he is today. He wasn't always the way he is now. In fact, he was a fraidy cat. When he was in middle school, he was a fraidy cat, and as we see within this chapter, by the end of it, he didn't even feel like he was able to join UA. He didn't think he was capable of those kind of things. He wanted to do it. We see in the beginning of the chapter he wanted to do it, but he was embarrassed to say, "Yeah, I'm going for UA Hero Department," because he didn't think he was up to it. And we also learned that Alien Girl, we call her Alien Girl, so I can't remember her name, was also within the same middle school at the same time as well. And you can see that Kurishima kind of looked up to her because she was always as far as Kurishima was concerned, she was the strong one. She was the one. She was a hero. She was a hero. So he kind of looked up to her and kind of wanted to be like her as well. There was two incidents within a chapter. The main one being where there was a guy looking for a certain hero association's office, and but the way he was going about it was kind of villainous, and he wanted to jump in there and save two students from his school, but he couldn't do it. But along came Alien Girl, and she was able to do it as well. And I think if I remember correctly, she also dealt with the bullying incident that was within the school, where he did try and hop in there, but it was easily defeated. Picked up a rock and slammed it into his face, and he was defeated. And what also leads to his temporary not wanting to join the UA Hero Association is probably the event that where we had Medora or Deku hop in there and save Baku. I think that was the other incident that was reported in the news that Red Riot was referring to within this chapter. So yeah, this is the start of his flashback. Obviously, there's more to tell us because at some point he changes his mind again and gets the confidence to join the Hero Association. So within this chapter, it said that how Kurishima doesn't think his quirk is flashy, thinks it's done, and that's why he spends a lot of time just honing his body. He sees himself kind of as an old school hero because of his quirk, and he refers to Alien Girl as like this generation's type of hero because of all the things that I said within the chapter. You know what I'm talking about. So as we know, his mind's got to get changed back again. I'm starting to kind of think what could lead to his mind changing. So I'm thinking that at some point maybe he actually meets Red Riot, similar situation to Deku and All Might, and then he gives them the inspiration to go for it. And, the rest is history. So yeah, 3-star rating, call it review. Like always, guys, must for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.